Hey guys, what's up? Are you planning a trip to Singapore? In this video, we'll discuss the top 10 places to visit. 1. Gardens by the Bay. Without a doubt, this location inspires a lot of admiration and is a must-see site for any traveler. Gardens by the Bay will transport you to a fantastical world, and it is a popular tourist destination for good reason. The Super Tree Grove in Marina Bay is spectacular, especially at night. It creates the feeling of being in an inventive area with a variety of attractions to see, including the Flower Dome and Cloud Forest, which provide onlookers with an eye-popping picture. The Middle, East, and South Bays make up the Gardens by the Bay complex. Thankfully, it has a promenade where you can take a break for a coffee or a bite to eat if the tour becomes too much for you. 2. Arab Street and Little India. Arab Street and Little India are prominent tourist destinations that offer a one-of-a-kind experience. You will feel untethered from the modern metropolis and transported to a paradise-like setting complete with small stores, cozy cafes, and historical mosques. The Arab Street in particular, with its age-old architecture, shopping booths, and authentic Arabian food, exudes a wonderful atmosphere. Little India, on the other hand, was an Indian settlement in Singapore during the colonial period. Little India, like the Arabian streets, features a plethora of excellent shopping options, cafes serving Indian food, and temples such as Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple, which is the most famous Hindu temple in the world. 3. Singapore Flyer. The best way to see Singapore is from above. Think about it, you get a bird's-eye view of the entire city. Perhaps make plans on which place to stop over, even better, dwell in the moment and watch the sun slide down, if you happen to visit during sundowning. Singapore Flyer is basically an observation wheel which surges 165 meters, and it is Asia's largest giant wheels. At the Flyer, you can get insight of the technology behind the wheel and also get a sneak peek into the history and evolution of Singapore. This ride can brush your knowledge and thus, it is the best attractions for kids. Make sure to visit this place during your city tour for a breathtaking view overlooking the F1 track, Gardens by the Bay, views of the skyline and parts of Malaysia, as well as Indonesia. 4. Universal Studios. Universal Studios Singapore is located on Sentosa Island, Singapore's most exciting tourist destination. This is, without a question, one of the best destinations for families to visit. Universal Studios is unquestionably the place to go for a fun-filled day out. There are several restaurants, cafes, and shopping areas to gallop the excellent food in this region, which is jam-packed with entertainment, excitement, and passion. You can also go to the Walk of Fame and strike a memorable pose with famous people from Hollywood. Not only that, but if thrills are what you seek, you will get them on the adrenaline-pumping roller coaster Battlestar Galactica. Other attractions at Universal Studios include Sci-Fi City in ancient Egypt, which will keep you occupied for the entire day. 5. Botanic Gardens. While in Singapore, you should pay a visit to the Botanic Gardens. This location's beauty and lush greenery will make you feel rejuvenated. This garden, Singapore's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, is home to rare and indigenous exotic vegetation. This popular tourist destination attracts many nature enthusiasts, and the star attraction and Singapore's national flower, the orchid, can be found inside the park. A number of lakes in the Botanic Gardens are home to ducks and swans. It's the ideal spot for taking in Mother Nature's splendor and unwinding while listening to the calming sounds of birds, wind, trees, and swans. This park is a key draw in Singapore for anyone looking to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. 6. Chinatown. In the center of the bustling market, Chinatown is always buzzing with activity. If you do not visit Chinatown during your Singapore vacation, you are missing out. This bustling location is famed for its authentic Chinese cuisine, brilliant red lanterns, and vivid stores selling souvenirs and traditional Chinese goods around every corner. The Sri Mariamman Hindu Temple and the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple are well worth visiting. These are the main attractions in China Market, and you must not miss a visit to Thian Hock Kung, one of the most colorful Chinese temples. This temple, which was built in 1820, is Singapore's oldest Chinese temple. 7. Singapore Zoo. A trip to the Singapore Zoo would raise your eyes as you observe some stunning and endangered species living there. Singapore Zoo is one of the greatest locations to visit for families because it houses over 300 species, including giraffes, koalas, zebras, and white tigers. The zoo has been divided into zones based on the habitat of the animals. Polar bears and raccoon dogs can be found in frozen tundra, while a rich rainforest loaded with insects and beetles, as well as flying foxes, can be found in fragile forest. Java langurs, lion-tailed macaques, and other primates can be seen at Primate Kingdom. Singapore Zoo is a fantastic way to spend a day. 8. Changi Museum. Changi Museum is one of Singapore's most popular museums, where visitors may learn about individuals who endured Japanese occupation during World War II. Letters, photographs, and drawings on display at the museum tell a story. The museum is divided into 5 zones, with a gift store in the center and a chapel. Each zone also features a series of murals that have been painstakingly restored from originals by Bombardier Stanley Warren. An audio-guided tour of the Changi Museum is also available to visitors. Lee Kong Chian Natural History Museum, Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, and the National Museum of Singapore are among the must-see museums in Singapore. (9) The Sea Aquarium. This magnificent sea aquarium is located on Sentosa Island and is a popular destination for both adults and children. This venue, which is one of the top family-friendly sites, is home to over 100,000 marine species. The opportunity to witness exotic aquatic species such as stingrays, sharks, bottlenose dolphins, turtles, and coral reefs is unrivaled. Apart from the amazing aquatic life in the aquarium, there are other attractions within the complex. At Dolphin Island, you may interact with the dolphins and even dive into the shark sea's habitat, where you can swim with stingrays and manta rays, among other sea predators. A visit to the sea aquarium will provide you with a wealth of information. 10. Changi Beach. A day trip to Changi Beach is one of the must-see attractions in Singapore. This location has a beach park, which is one of Singapore's oldest coastal parks. Changi Beach is a tranquil 28-hectare beach with a 3.3-kilometer-long park that runs between Changi Point and Changi Ferry Road. A visit here on a bright day will not disappoint you, as this tourist destination offers a variety of leisure activities, such as a stroll along the beach, which never gets old. There's also a spot for family picnics, where you can sit and watch the sunset. Changi Beach is also a fantastic spot for overnight camping and barbecue parties. In addition, there is a restaurant for foodies. If you enjoy this video, please give a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.